Sigma males are the men who always appear to evade detection.
They may be socially intelligent, yet they have no desire to fit into a specific social setting. They are typically reserved, difficult to get to know, and difficult to define. They are aware that being social is beneficial, but they gain energy from being alone or with a small group of close pals.
Sigma guys are the males with the most independence. They dislike crowds and extremely emotional individuals. They are reserved and protective about their emotions, therefore it can take them an eternity to open up. Once you get to know them, though, they become dependable friends who are always there when you need them. If you've always felt like an outsider or that the world would benefit from having more people like you, you may be a Sigma man. You may also relate to the following 10 items. Other Sigma males are cognizant. Number 1. People frequently assume they are distant or haughty because they rarely interact with outsiders. The majority of Sigmas like one-on-one engagement.
When met with a new individual, their first inclination is typically to assess whether that person could be a valuable friend, as opposed to immediately attempting to make friends with them. If a person appears to be a moron or has nothing fascinating going on, the majority of Sigmas will not acknowledge him at all.
A lot less.
Attempt to initiate a discussion.
Number 2. Their allegiance cannot be purchased. Men of Sigma are highly loyal. If you are accepted, you are truly accepted. If you violate their friendship or otherwise mistreat them, they will never forgive you. And they'll likely never speak to you again, either. Sigmas carry grudges for a long time because it's pointless to waste time on someone who has proven unworthy of the Sigma's trust. Number 3. They have learned not to have any expectations of anyone. Certain types of individuals are significantly more likely to take advantage of Sigma guys due to the fact that nothing good ever results from their actions. People who misinterpret their generosity for weakness or their silence for ignorance or insecurity predominate. Sigma man would rather have no one around him who is unworthy of his time than wasted on someone he cannot trust or rely on, or worse, someone who could disappoint him at any moment since they do not consider how their actions might affect him. Number 4. They dislike being caught off guard, hence they dislike surprises. Typically, Sigmas are highly ordered and meticulous, so that they are always aware of what is expected of them and who will be affected by their acts or inactions. They always plan ahead if they can, but if they can't, they use others around them as a sounding board for how particular decisions would affect their numerous connections. Sigma males do what needs to be done depending on the available facts and plan for every possibility in advance. However, just because they are adept at handling challenging situations does not imply they love doing so. Prior to all of that, practicality is all that matters. Number 5. Sigmas are consistently undervalued. That can potentially work to their advantage. Sometimes this occurs frequently. People anticipate that Sigmas are easy targets or pushovers due to their exceedingly soft exteriors. Don't make it a priority to put them straight on their true nature, but if they do decide to speak up about misconceptions, you may be surprised by how direct they can be once you get them talking, although this is rare unless something is quite severe. Sigmas dislike disagreement as much as the next person, but they will not allow themselves to be bullied. They will make this abundantly evident. Number 6. They are frequently accused of lacking emotion. Despite being Sigmas, they experience things intensely. They typically have. Typically, Sigma males are either perfectly tranquil or in the midst of a catastrophe. They dislike displaying their feelings in public unless they are severely negative and in need of an outlet. They lack emotional awareness because they believe that exhibiting too much emotion makes one appear weak. This is not always the case, but in some situations it is safer to not reveal anything. However, if a situation is sufficiently grave, Sigmas will typically retreat within themselves and attempting to find a solution by considering everything from the start. Number 7. They are incredibly perceptive individuals. Sigma males are adept at reading between the lines and discerning what others do not desire.
They are also adept at leveraging what others have said to make a point. They rarely misinterpret anything because they've heard it all before, and they typically understand precisely what you intend. Even if you don't think they understand what you're saying, they may appear a little slow when things get technical because they are taking in all the information and waiting for someone to make a mistake before making their own.
Number 8. They do not care what others think of them. For a Sigma, the most important thing in the world is his relationship with his closest friends and family. If you wish to join their inner circle, you must demonstrate that you are a person deserving of a deeper acquaintance. Stigmas are always more concerned with substance than with appearance or status markers. Therefore, those who try too hard will never succeed. If Sigmas find your company fascinating, engaging, delightful, or helpful, you're in, but if not, they'll let you disappear without a second thought. Number 9. They typically follow their instincts in most instances.
However, they also recognize when they require facts and evidence prior to reaching a choice. People often accuse Sigma men of being too laid back or indecisive, but this is typically because they cannot see inside their heads.
Sigmas are surprisingly intuitive.
Unlike many other personality types, Sigma males do not make great pronouncements based purely on intuition or guesswork. Instead, they use the information at hand and keep all possibilities open until they can verify which is best for everyone. Or it becomes evident that no decision will ever truly succeed. This makes them exceptional troubleshooters and problem solvers, since they are able to recommend a suitable course of action based on their knowledge and then efficiently implement it.
Number 10. They immediately recognize a false individual.
Sigmas are not only the most intelligent of all personality types, but also the most intuitive, as they can see beyond words and into a person's genuine intentions. And you should avoid landing on their list of those they do not trust. They are not out to harm you, but they are also not going to assist you if they believe you do not deserve.
Sigmas have difficulty trusting others.
It's not that they believe everyone is out to get them, but their brains are wired in such a manner that it takes them longer to let down their guard than most other personality types.
Sigma is a distinct personality type that can be difficult to comprehend. Their brains are wired differently from those of other personality types, causing them to think in complex ways and have an intense emphasis on intellectual activities. To win over a Sigma, you must get to the point.
Do not squander time with idle banter or small talk. The majority of Sigma men like to avoid conflict, but if they feel personally humiliated by what you've said, do not expect it to go away.
Sigmas value faithfulness and charity.
Even if it manifests in unexpected ways, such as turning up unannounced on your doorstep for no apparent reason, which may make some individuals suspicious.
Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.